Yo, what's up? Trying to get settled in real quick. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Or everyone that is watching, I should say. Hope everybody had a good week. If not, I hope you have a better weekend. And we just decided to do a live tonight because we got a whole bunch of other stuff going on this weekend. So that's what we're doing. And we did find some really cool stuff today. Actually, I took a half day at work and we went and saw Return of the Jedi for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never seen Return of the Jedi on the big screen. I've always seen it at home. I can remember my dad renting it on VHS and we watched it at his place all the time. And today was the first time I got to see it on the big screen, which was awesome. It was totally awesome. And I totally enjoyed it.
I think the movie sucked. No, I like Return of the Jedi, so it was exciting to be able to see it in theaters.
Oh man, it was great. It was great. Like there's a lot of things that we were talking about it when we left. There's a lot of things that I forgot that actually I didn't see. I've seen this movie like 1,000 times, and then I actually got to see it again. For the first time on the big screen, and I caught some errors in there that I've never seen before. So it was pretty cool. It wasn't the original one. It was the specialized one, right?
Yeah.
And was it the first specialized one or like
first, I think.
Yeah, so it would have been George Lucas's first specialized one, so that's what I saw. Whose name is that? What does it say? I don't even know who that is. On Facebook, I think?
Fueler.
What's up, man? We're just we're gonna go live tonight because Sunday is gonna be busy for us. We got a busy weekend. So I just wanted to do the live tonight and change it up. And we may be switching up the live. Oh, George. There you go. Yeah, so yeah, George kind of did mess it up, man. He kind of did. He kind of messed it up a little bit with the specialized version. Now, some of the stuff that he did, he tried to make it better, and some of the stuff he did make it better. But other stuff, it was like, missed the mark on that one. I keep telling Bub, the original ending celebration song is my favorite, and I do not like the music. I like the aspect that they tied in episodes 1, 2, and 3 with everything.
That's an opinion that you stole from me.
I like that too, but I just don't like the song.
Literally a few days ago, after I was done rewatching the whole series, I said, "Oh, I like that about the special edition." And then you were like, "Nah, that's stupid and bad."
No, I said the song is stupid and bad.
No, you said it having the Naboo and Coruscant was stupid. You said that.
Yeah, I actually don't like that part.
You just said that you did like that part.
But I like the other planets, the showing of the other planets. I just don't like that part. That's just my opinion.
Jeez, that's not consistent at all.
It's consistent 100%. Or when he made Obi-Wan sound stupid to scare the Tusken Raiders. Now that one, there's two different ones.
There's the one that's not too bad, that's in the specialized first version, and then there's the awful sounding one that's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, so you have different ones, and you have McClunky.
I don't even know what kind of force ability Obi-Wan was using in that.
Yeah, let's not even talk about McClunky.
Force Scream.
Yeah, Force Scream. But yeah, that's definitely a weird one, man. Like when he did the Force Scream. There's a couple of spots that were kind of wonky.
I don't really mind. The only specialized edition thing that I really, really cannot stand was them replacing Sebastian Shaw as Anakin for the Force Ghost. Everything else I'm fine with for the most part, or I like.
And that's always, I'll go to bat for that one because like I totally 100% agree. I do not like they use Hayden Christensen for
Yeah, I don't like. That's the one specialized edition change that I legitimately hate.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Everything else I'm either fine with or I actually like. So like Empire. Empire, they have Ian McDiarmid as the Emperor instead of the weird like monkey creature thing that was in the original version. So I like that because it keeps continuity consistent. It's cool seeing Ian McDiarmid in Empire.
Hey, thanks Sam for liking the stream there. We appreciate it. On Facebook, he's on Facebook. Awesome, thanks, bro.
And the other change I like, even though the performance isn't the greatest, was that they got Tamora Morrison to do the voice for Boba. The only problem with it I have is that when Tamora Morrison did the voice, they told him to voice it like Jango Fett instead of Boba. So when he talks, he sounds like Jango Fett talking. Because Tamora Morrison, in like video games and stuff, Tamora Morrison does have a Boba Fett voice. And there is a difference. Like Boba Fett, or when Tamora Morrison does the voice for Boba Fett in like games or even in the TV show, he has a bit more of a hiss to his voice. It's like in Book of Boba Fett, the one good scene from the entire show when Boba Fett like threatens those Hutt twins. If you listen to Tamora Morrison's voice in that scene, he has like a hiss to his sounds compared to every other scene where he talks normal.
Yeah.
So it's like Tamora Morrison does a pretty decent Boba Fett voice. Like it emulates the original. It's just I don't like that he was basically told to voice Boba like Jango, because Jango talks more kind of normal, like straight and narrow.
Yeah.
Because Jango is a lot more like of a professional, while Boba Fett takes more like pride in hunting people down and stuff. Like he enjoys the bounty hunting.
The game of it.
Yeah, he enjoys the game, while Jango is more like, this is just my job, dude. You know, I'm just getting paid.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I totally get it too. You know what thing I really liked about watching the Return of the Jedi again on a big screen, not only because it's on a big screen, but the blinking Ewoks.
I don't know why you get bothered by that.
I just do. I don't know.
Wicket blinks only 2 times.
Yeah, but if you watch the other ones blink too, so it's kind of like bothers me a little bit. I like it when it just had the dead eyes.
They wouldn't blink. Realistically, they would blink. Chewbacca blinks.
All right, people's in the chat, let me hear it. Do you like the blinking Ewoks or non-blinking Ewoks?
It's literally for like 3 seconds.
It doesn't matter. It's 3
not
seconds.
That big.
It bothers me.
Out of any of the specialized edition
It's creepy.
changes, that would be like that's like the least important one.
You know what's funny though? It's like there's some parts of it I noticed like on the big screen it's different too. Like the lightsaber, the way the action goes sometimes, it's like it doesn't match up sometimes when they're like walking around. I was like, oh, that doesn't match up at all.
My favorite one is whenever Luke and Vader's lightsaber collides over the Emperor. You can see like I guess like whenever they made it didn't properly like remove part of Vader's like lightsaber, so you can see there's like a little bit of Vader's lightsaber inside of Luke's lightsaber.
And you would think if they go back and like change it up, they would fix that, but they didn't necessarily fix it. But we did. You know what's funny? And then after that, Mom and I went to the store, picked up some cool stuff, and we found found this right here.
Do you want to turn on the rotisserie so it spins?
Found those bad boys today. So those are hitting Target right now.
The Flush. Because that movie is doo-doo. Where's the... Yep, there it is.
I will say I saw the trailer again, and I was like, I just can't. Once again can't get behind it because of the actor.
Well, but
it does look cool.
Even divorcing Ezra Miller from the movie, personally, it looks lame. It looks awful.
You think so?
The CGI is goofy looking. Not Robert Pattinson. Michael Keaton Batman looks like he's made out of rubber. You know, and he's moving quicker than he ever did in '89. And like, the CGI looks awful. You
think so?
There was a new trailer that they revealed, and there's a shot where it's like basically everything in the shot is CGI except like Supergirl's head, and it's like it's so fake looking.
I'm gonna say
I can't
this.
Stand superhero movies now being like we can't have a practical costume, so it's going to be a.
I don't understand it either.
It's so disgusting.
I will say this about the costumes for the Flash, though; they are pretty cool.
Yeah, I like. The funny thing is, I like the toy of Flash, main Flash, this one. The bright.
He's pretty cool.
I like the toy of the design. I hate the design in the movie because the helmet in the movie makes him look like a bobblehead, while on the toy it looks a lot better.
And in the Batman suit,
Yeah, I actually like the
looks
idea.
really cool.
I like the idea of, so like in the movie, there's 2 Flashes. And I like the idea of the second Flash basically takes an old Batman costume and turns into a Flash costume.
I'm gonna stop that right there. I'm gonna show you.
I think it's actually a pretty neat way of doing a Flash costume, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if McFarlane uses this body as a Returns Batman eventually, because it already has some of the Batman Returns
Because
detailing.
you go in there, you see the bat symbol right there. That's a cool figure. I will say that is a pretty cool figure. And then we found some other cool ones too, though.
Yeah.
But that is a really cool figure. I have to give it up to McFarlane. That is one really cool one. They did it, knocked it out the park to me.
I like both of the Flash
Yeah, they
figures.
look good.
They look cool. But
On the merry-go-round.
yeah, the movie does not look cool though.
I will say this.
One thing I do hope for is the movie has a General Zod as the villain, or he's a side villain.
Yeah.
I hope that McFarlane does a General Zod.
I hope so too. That'd be cool.
I like Zod. So
I like
hope
that
they do Zod.
they're going to include that, and it would be cool to have him because they didn't make one before, right?
No, they haven't done Man of Steel.
Yeah, they need to do it.
They've
do an
only
action
done Justice League, and I think that's it. Like for the DCEU movies, Justice League. I guess Suicide Squad counts, but not really.
figure. You know, we're talking about the DC figures. You remember we were talking to Matthew on the last live stream? He actually he said that he knows he's got Thrawn. He just can't remember if it was the cheaper one or the expensive one. And I told him it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So just gonna let you know that.
Got it. But yeah, so I don't know, the movie, that Flash movie, every time I see the trailer on it, I'm just like,
Cringy.
it just does not look.
I thought I didn't think it looked too bad. I saw it on the.
It looks bad.
Now, when I saw it on the big screen today, the actual trailer, it looked pretty decent.
It looks bad.
Yeah, I know you didn't watch it, but
No, I saw it. I've
saw
seen
it.
the
It looked pretty
trailer.
good.
It does not.
I'm gonna say this. I think the Indiana Jones didn't look bad at all,
It's going to be awful.
but it didn't look bad.
Yeah,
like before. Okay,
the trailer can look good, but the movie can be awful.
Well, I saw the trailer on high def, like on your phone and stuff like that. It didn't look very well, but when I saw it in the movie theaters, the trailer looked really pretty good. I was actually kind of surprised. Even like the de-aging of Harrison Ford looked really
No,
good.
the de-aged Harrison Ford looks good, but the movie doesn't look good. Time travel in Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I don't know about the all that business.
Lucasfilm is hell bent on putting time travel
in every movie,
Star
like-
Wars and
like
Indiana Jones.
Time biscuits. We need some time biscuits.
That's one of the reasons why I don't ever want to watch Star Wars Rebels, is because they introduced time travel into Star Wars, and I'm like, I'd hate that so much.
And I was going to say this while Bub, he found the McFarlane stuff. I found some of the rest of my Indiana Jones figures I wanted to get. Bro, picked him up. You know I had to get him. Man. And they're all great looking cards too. I picked them up today. I love the retro lines though. Bub, you know that. Because I'm old.
Yeah, because you're lame.
Because I'm old and lame. These are cool retros though, because like their knees bend and stuff. Come on. Marion with the monkey. Bro, with the monkey. Yo, what's up? Joe was in the house. Great use of the the monkey button, bro. So I picked those up, man. That's the first time I've seen them all. And I had to pick up double of this guy. I had to pick up double of the mechanic. Because he's just freaking awesome. You piece of. Yeah, there he is. Yo, Jeezy, what's up, bro? Haven't seen you in a few. Glad you guys are checking in, man. Yeah, I was wanting this one for a long time, and I finally found it. I found this one today, so I'm all about the retro line of Indiana Jones. I'm in it for the Indiana Jones retro line. So I've got all of the ones on the back. I got them all checked off. Got those, and I'm hoping. I don't know if they're going to release retro. You might know more than I do. The retro line, I'm hoping they're gonna do Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom. Are they gonna do the Temple of Doom, or just the larger series?
I don't know. Did Kenner ever make Temple of Doom figures?
They did.
Then probably.
I can't remember. Did Kenner make the action figures, or was it somebody else? I remember they did make figures, but I don't remember if it was actually Kenner or not.
I'm not a vintage person, so I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
The only vintage figure for like Kenner I have is a junky old R2D2 that you gave me.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do have a old
junk.
one. the junk one. I know, Joe, you've been finding Hot Wheels. You finding more treasure hunts out there? Any supers or anything? I know you've been out there looking a lot more. I missed out on my NFT drop. I'm sad.
Oh, thank God.
I'm sad. Look at the tear right here. He's got a little tear. I'm serious. I missed out, and I was really trying to get them, but I got held up. I was at the construction board trying to finalize my general liability insurance to get myself active with my contractor license, because I got an actual contractor license in the mail and it was inactive, and I was like, wait, what's going on? What do we mess up? And I went and found out that they actually put my insurance underneath the wrong name. So of course the number didn't match up the name. So I had to go back down there and fix it. So I wasted about 2 hours trying to fix that, and I also missed the drop.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, missed the drop. I wish I would have got the drop. Somebody made a huge mistake on the marketplace. The marketplace, you can actually sell your NFTs. So there's an exclusive, and someone accidentally sold it for 0.0 flow, which equals about I want to say it equals about 9 cents.
Dang.
And that particular one sells for about $1,500. So right? Someone made a huge mistake. They probably pushed the wrong button and then sold it for
common NFT.
I mean, it was. I was just kind of shocked. I saw it on there and it was sold for 0.01 flow.
Feeler mentioned that the Flash movie had a Grant Gustin cameo, but they.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I heard about that too.
I'm interested. I want to see all of the behind the scenes like footage of the Flash movie, because the Flash movie has gone through like production hell. So like substantial parts of it have been like filmed, cut, changed. So I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like an hour of full on just different cameos that they removed, you know?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because I think the director said it was Grant and Gustin, Flash, Christopher Reeve, Superman, Linda Carter, Wonder Woman.
Oh, that would have been cool.
And I think like a few Batman and stuff.
That would have been cool.
No, I don't like. It's so dumb to me that they're doing all the. They're like, it's like there's a lot of rumors of them doing cameos of other stuff. Mm-hmm. And like, it's only going to be in for like 3 seconds.
You know, I was going to say, shout out to Amy. She said, Sammy boy. Shout out to Amy. LC Squared, he chimed in. He said the treasure hunts he's found so far: Mod Rod, Surf Crate, without the board. I'm assuming is what he means on there. You know what? I just realized something.
What?
On that figure, those are headphones on his head.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Like the headphones are made to look like the lightning bolts.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I just realized that.
I like the design of it.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, on the Batman suit one.
Yeah. I want to get the Keaton Batman figure.
That's cool.
We only found one that was the stupid unmasked costume, which is lame. You know?
That's the one I saw. And you know what's funny? You said it was lame. You said that figure was lame. I saw it in person, and it does look kind of lame.
Yeah, look, I don't care about.
I saw it in person. And I thought, well, maybe it's not going to look that good, but yeah, it's definitely not that great.
I don't know why McFarlane loves to do his unmasked variants instead of just putting in an alternate head with the figure.
I wish they would have. It would have been cool. Yeah. Hey, Joe. I don't know if you're still doing McFarlane. You found 4 of each. I see what you say. You found, meaning I've found 4 of each. I got you.
I'm a bit congested. Oh
yeah, he's got the.
If you hear me sniffling and stuff, that's why. So sorry about that.
So he's got the runny nose tonight, man. That's what's up. Yeah, so Blues, Eric says he found a garage sale find, a 124 scale dragster in a box. Dude, I know exactly which dragster you're talking about. Dude, what brand was that? Tell me what brand. Please tell me that wasn't like Acme or something like that. I will jump through the window if it's something like that for $2. But that's an awesome find. That is a really awesome find. Yo, Amy said we're double goats. We got the goat.
Oh, well, it would be one for each, I guess.
Is that 2 goats for each, or we're just 1 goat?
It's 1
times
goat for
2
each. No, it's 1 goat for each of us, because there's 2 of us.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We got it. So what are you guys' big plans? Anybody? Okay, first of all, I got to mention this. High Five Retro guys. Toy swap, Pop Swap is happening May 6th, 405 North Meridian, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Okay, one goat each. Yes, one goat each. Yeah, so 405 North Meridian, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. We're gonna be doing a toy swap there. High Five Retro guys, starting at 10 a.m. till last vendor standing. And what's gonna happen? That's May 6th. It's when that's gonna go down. So I just need to mention that real quick before anybody forgets. Are you gonna set up, Joe? Are you gonna set up this time? Or I think you might have a soccer game or something like
Joe
that.
Mama.
Joe Mama. Eric, I know you might want to come out. There's James Lindsay's gonna be out there. Yo, what's up, Burnsie? Hey, Burn. I was just looking at something, man. I saw some of the new Mario Kart stuff out tonight, man. I thought of you. I was looking at it. It looked super cool. You're still looking for the gold label Dark Flash? Are you serious?
That's the one that has like 3 versions of it, right?
Dude, I saw it tonight. I'm not kidding you, man.
Or is it the movie one? Because I know the movie has a Dark Flash.
He's talking about the gold label Dark Flash.
So the comic one.
The comic one.
Yeah. Black Flash, technically.
Yeah.
Unless they.
I'm not kidding you, dude. I saw it tonight. It was in Norman. And we found. Are you bringing any other McFarlane's? Because
I have 2 more.
Okay, we found a bunch of stuff in Norman tonight. Actually, Bub didn't. I did because I went to the store.
Yeah. Apparently, I suck at finding things.
We said he's the cooler.
Yeah, I am a cooler.
We did find that.
Ben Affleck Batman.
Yo.
Now, I did do a little modification on this because
already
the figurehead that came with it, I'll show it later, looks awful and looks nothing like Ben Affleck. When the Snyder Cut Batman figure that came out looked basically like Ben Affleck, like it looked pretty good. So I popped the head off of the Snyder Cut Batman figure and put it on here, and it already looks substantially better with the different head on it.
Actually, it does. We already got lint on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of soft goods on figures for the most part, but I think it looks pretty neat.
I think it looks pretty good. I wish it had wire in it though, but then it'd be stupid money.
Yeah, it'd be $550.
Like, yo, you want this cape
for
$200?
But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. One thing I hate that's kind of common with live action Ben Affleck Batman figures. They've done 2, both times. The armor is like not painted at all. So it just looks all the same color. When in the movie, there is a very clear difference between the cloth undersuit and the armor on top of it.
Man, the actual figure, the actual body of that figure looks awesome, dude.
Yeah, I really like it. I really hope one day, they really need to do the Batman versus Superman costume. I love that costume. And it's so annoying they've done the 2 armored variants, but not his first costume.
Yeah, this one, he does look really, really good. Amy was saying any One Piece cards. Are you talking about at the actual toy swap? There could be. I know Joe, he sometimes brings Pokemon or some other dealers that bring all kinds of stuff. So you could find some really cool stuff. You really can. Sometimes you'll go out there and find some really good vintage stuff. So at the toy swap, it could be anything. I've got several people hitting me up on Facebook asking me about when they can come set up. Do they have to have permission? I was like, there's no permission or approval needed. It just has to be toys or, vintage toy related. Can be media, can be any collectible related. And all you have to do is roll up. If you have tables, roll up and get your spot. Or if you need tables, you have to reserve those. So that needs to be done by probably Tuesday or Wednesday next week. So Joe said he picked up the Michael Keaton Batman.
Yeah, I want to get that one.
Looks okay, but was it the masked Batman? No, that's the one I want to know.
He's probably talking about the masked one. Yeah, that's the only one people care about. I
think he might have picked up the unmasked one, right? I need to know, unmasked or masked, Joe, because I'm gonna tell you right now, don't be on the fence about the Batman. He looks great, and don't be.
Well, if you can get the Snyder Cut Batman head sculpt on it, it looks great.
It looks a lot better.
Without it, it looks kind of awful.
Yo, Joe, where'd you find the masked one at? Because that's the one I want. The Michael Keaton one. That's the one I need.
I kind of want to get. Part of me wants to get the Keaton.
Yeah, I want that one too.
The Keaton Batmobile would be awesome.
Oh, dude,
it's just like super big.
Dude, the Keaton Batmobile. Oh, dude. So at that Target, they had the 2 foot or 27-inch Batwing.
They had the Batwing.
Yeah, it's 27-inch.
Did they have the Batmobile?
No, they did not have the Batmobile.
Dang, I think the Batmobile.
Dude, it was
exclusive.
Awesome. I mean, the box was like. It's freaking
ridiculous.
massive.
It's massive.
It's a massive box.
Because it can fit a 7-inch figure and it scales with it.
Yeah, it was huge.
Crazy.
Jesus says, looks nice because he likes the soft cape. He says, I like soft because of the balancing issues.
Yeah.
True. We get heavy. If they're heavy on the back, they end up, flipping over.
Yeah,
most of the time.
Soft goods, I don't think, or I think that soft goods can be used well. And I think it's very much like, it's just a personal thing. I don't really care for them much. But it really just, I prefer plastic a little bit more because with soft goods cape without wires, it's kind of hard to get them to look dynamic, because it just drapes down naturally. So I think for like museum poses, I think they're good, but for dynamic poses, they're not the best compared to molded capes. But even with then, sometimes molded capes aren't really dynamic. So it's really just pick or choose,
Amy says, she goes, I'm General LOL. My man's gonna come again to see what he can find. He's been looking for Celebration Pokemon, and I've been looking for One Piece or Celebration also for his birthday gifts. That's cool, man.
In general.
Oh, in general. I got you. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know what that meant. I'm General. In general, got you.
Yeah,
I totally read that. I'd be the horrible reporter. I just read whatever's on there.
You would be. Yeah.
Okay, in general, got you.
Easy said, yeah, that Spin Master Batwing is tempting.
Yeah, that Spin Master
really
is.
Personally, I'm not really for the Batwing because the Batwing is for the Batwing design is the new movie Batwing design.
It's not the old school one.
I prefer the old one, but the Batmobile is really tempting to me.
Okay,
it's very expensive, and I don't really know where I'd put it because it's very big.
Joe did say it was the mask one, nor Target.
Yeah.
When was I need to know what day it was. Hopefully, it was probably today.
I want to get.
I want that one.
Keaton Batman. I don't like Keaton Batman, but I like the design.
Now, did you bring any other of the Batman stuff or no?
No. I
because
brought one other one. So.
Which other one did you bring?
Oh, it's the final Flash movie figures.
Oh, okay. So. Oh, they dropped the F word up on the chat, bro.
Don't act like you don't say it all the time.
This is family oriented entertainment.
Yeah, this is our Christian Minecraft server.
What's funny is it doesn't show up. It showed up there and not here.
Yeah, I don't know what's with that.
What's up with that, bro?
Oh yeah, so I was talking about how the Ben Affleck Batman head sculpt sucked for the figure. This is focus.
It might take a minute. I'll pull it back a little bit. There you go. No, it's not.
Whatever. If you look at just look at a picture of what it comes as normally. In the head sculpt on the Ben Affleck Batman for the Flash movie, it looks bad. Like it looks nothing like Ben Affleck. But yeah, so if you remove it and swap it with the Snyder Cut Batman figure, it looks a lot better.
He says, Jesus, yeah, it's the new Batwing, but the silhouette looks dope. Blue says, I see a bad word. You did see a bad word on here. And then it disappeared. It was like, we had you had to edit the graphic. Well, you know what's funny? I think the bot caught it in the chat in here, but it still threw it on the screen. It's like, why would you put it on the screen? Why would you put it on the screen? Gotta cover your faces so it focuses on the Batman. Yeah. We gotta go like this. Monkey see, monkey do.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't care that much to do it. Look it up. I'm not your parents.
Let me see it. Let me see if I can get it though. Sometimes it's picky though.
Yeah, sometimes the camera sucks.
Yeah.
It doesn't do
Which is
job.
why I need to get a right there.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, it went out again.
It doesn't look like Michael or doesn't look like Ben Affleck really at all.
It's being picky tonight. Sometimes it works fine, sometimes it doesn't.
And plus, I don't.
That's how it is.
One thing I don't like, which I'll fix, is
What's
that I don't like that the cowl is gray instead of black.
It is?
So yeah.
Oh, it is. I'm looking at it now.
So yeah, I plan on painting that to be black. So
why does he not have any eyes?
No, it's because it's all like all the paint on mine is all messed up.
Oh.
Which I don't care because I was never going to keep the head on it anyway.
I got you. Yeah, it is kind of weird. And you know what? I did actually find some Hot Wheels tonight. What's up with that? This is the moment where Bub doesn't really care.
Nope.
That's Bub right there when I start talking about the Hot Wheels. I did find some of these, man. These are like the I don't even know what line this is. I guess this might be the import line. I thought these are pretty cool. I picked up the Acura and the Honda. Picked up some right there. Boom. Check. I actually do like that card. It's really cool. That's pretty cool. Got those. Let's see. I picked up some of the Toyotas from that line, which these are actually really cool too. And I will actually have these at the shop. I will have these at the shop soon. Monday, probably. There's a Fair Lady. And the Mazda. Pick those up. And I had to get this one. I like Matchbox, but Matchbox doesn't do very well. But man, that Bugatti was awesome. I've always liked the Matchbox cars. They look more realistic than Hot Wheels, but it just seems like Hot Wheels is a better one to collect because that's what everybody loves to get. But even though the quality is freaking fantastic, the cards though, there's a huge difference in the cards though. The brown ones here, which are Matchbox, and these ones, there's difference in the actual sturdiness of it. These are a little bit thinner, the brown ones are, and these ones are a little bit thicker, and it can take a little bit more of a beating. These ones like fold like paper. That's the only reason I don't like them. If they were made just a little bit better, I'd probably get more. But I thought the Bugatti was sick, and that's what I picked up. So that's my Hot Wheels part of this this evening. Besides another part I was going to talk about, but these will be at the shop. These I'm probably going to save these for not the toy swap, but the just to be there. And those are $2.99 a piece. That's one thing that keeps me from buying some of those series sets. They're $2.99 a piece. I'd rather just pay the $1.19 and get more. $2.99, they're pretty cool though, because it's just like not the exclusives, but in that series. And that's the first time I've seen some of the other ones before, but that's the first of that import line. But they're pretty cool. So I had to get them. So anybody else find anything good? Yeah, you know one thing I did pick up that was cool was this sick shirt right here. Boom! Fast and the Furious, bro.
You don't even like those movies.
I don't even like the movies, but the design was cool and I had to get it.
Of course.
And I'm going to Universal.
Oh, so apparently that new.
So it's Universal Studios, bro.
Apparently that new Fast and the Furious movie is like tracking to bomb hard.
I'm gonna tell you, I saw that commercial. I'm like, what is this? We even saw it. Remember, it was so like just so cringy, man.
I have no idea how they've gotten so far. You know, like what, you know. Like they start off like racing cars,
and then they go to space,
and then they become like super agents or something. I don't know. I can't understand it.
Yo, Amy, thanks for subscribing. You're gonna get double monkeys and a dolphin. Thanks for subscribing. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. And you know what? We're also gonna give you a
Holy Jesus.
Thank you. We appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Dang! Fast and the Furious. What did I say?
I can't wait until Fast and Furious where they make time travel and they travel back in time and fight dinosaurs. It'll be awesome.
The Fast and the Furious universe? Well, not universe. Universal Studios. So I think this is more of a ride shirt. So that's why I picked it up. Oh, okay. Amy says JK. But she's going to just throw that in the chat and straight up. But now it's going to be forever on the video.
Yeah, I am.
What did you say?
What? I'm here. You can't just press random buttons, man.
You could press that one. Okay, Blues. Eric says my other find was a 2001. What is that? Skeltrex Lehman's slot cars. Oh, cool. What slot cars? I need to know. Dude, slot cars are actually pretty hard to find. Anytime you find slot cars, it's pretty hard to find. Oh, it said, Amy says I had to add JK in there so YouTube knows I'm joking. Yeah, you're right, because they'll sometimes they'll ban somebody or shadow ban, or they might even shadow ban the actual channel. Who knows? We don't even know anymore.
We don't discuss what we did in that summer of 1977.
You're gonna get everybody in trouble.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang, bang.
Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah, so we were talking about movies earlier, like The Flash.
Mhm.
Any of you people see the Transformers new trailer that came out yesterday? Because I have thoughts and opinions on it. Like, how
Oh,
to do and
you might lose people on this one too. Oh, I was gonna tell you, Blues. Eric said that he found the Porsche 911, the GT3R. Oh yeah, the Porsche 911 and the Aston Martin. That's cool. That's cool.
That's the James Bond car, right?
I think yeah, it is one of them. Yeah. If they think I'm important enough to ban y'all, I should be important enough to vouch for y'all.
But
True.
yeah, so the new Transformers trailer came out, and I'm honestly surprised that they showed Unicron off in the trailer. You know,
I was surprised too because I mean it's basically no spoilers now.
because Unicron has been kept a secret for like I think 3 years now, or mostly a secret. Some of the merchandise kind of hinted at it because there was like you know how they have like those children's tie-in books.
Oh yeah.
There was a children's tie-in book that mentioned that Scourge was the herald of a great darkness, which is like anyone with any Transformers knowledge can infer that's probably Unicron, because only Unicron in Transformers uses heralds. But I'm surprised they actually showed it off. You know,
Yeah. There's a lot of parts in it. I'm gonna say one thing I did like is when they're fighting like the Scorponauts.
I think
That was pretty
I
cool.
like that. So far from the action that they've shown, I've liked the way it's shot because I don't like the Michael Bay movies. Some of the later movies like Michael Bay did in
Like the angles and stuff?
because I hate how zoomed in the camera is.
Oh, because you don't get to see
Yeah,
everything.
you don't get to see it. You just only get
Yeah,
to see parts of it.
yeah, no,
But
you're
I like
right.
that end shot in the trailer. I like that it's a really clear, nice, like one go shot showing all of the Transformers fighting off the Scorponauts. I think that I'm hoping at least the action can be pretty solid.
Hey Joe, Joe's son is in the Transformers too. Have you guys seen the new trailer? Have you seen that new trailer? I need to know what you guys thought about it.
Also, with them revealing Unicron, I 100% now believe the reason they're revealing Unicron is because Unicron won't be the big twist of the movie, but Scourge's identity will be the big twist of the movie.
Okay. Joe says I think it'll be a flashback. I think he won't arrive until a later movie.
No, Unicron's definitely being saved for a later movie, but I'm surprised they still like showed him off.
in it?
You know, they showed
Yeah.
the CGI model, which I really like the design for Unicron in the movie because Scourge is made to look like he's like fire and brimstone. His chest is designed to look like a furnace, and you can
He
see
looks cool.
you can see the fire growing or glowing in his chest. So Unicron, I like that Unicron in the movie Transformers, the movie from '86, Unicron had the beady eye inside of his mouth. I like for this new movie they made it where it doesn't really look like an eye, but the planet mode eye looks more like the core of the planet burning from the inside of the planet.
Oh yeah, it did look cool. He
And
did look really cool.
I like the change to the maw of Unicron. So in the movie, or in the first animated movie, Unicron's mouth had just the one row of teeth that opened up.
Yeah.
But for this one, he has 3 sets of teeth. So he has like the outer maw, which overlap over the face of Unicron.
I guess I didn't pay
He
attention
has
to that
a
one very
second
much.
row of teeth, and then the inside of Unicron, like where the eye is, he has another smaller set of teeth that like kind of looks like a drill. So it looks like Unicron like latches into planets and then drills into it. So I really like the way Unicron looks, and G1 Unicron. One thing that's pretty distinctive on his design in his planet mode, he has a bunch of like circles engraved in him. And in the movie, they're not circles, they're actually like hollow parts. So you can see the inside of Unicron, like gears and stuff moving around inside of Unicron. So it makes it look like a drill drilling into planets. Which I think that's actually a really cool way to both make it look like the original, but also reinvent his design a little bit.
I think that movie. I think the graphics look pretty good for the most part. There's a couple parts kind of wonky.
There's some shots that have some pretty bad CGI.
Yeah, there are some, but there's some good ones in there.
Most of it seems to be pretty decent CGI. I don't want the movie to be bad, but the movie feels definitely like The Last Night.
I don't know if it feels like The Last Night to me. I think the movie feels a little bit better. One, you don't have Mark Wahlberg.
No, well, the Last Night tried to add like so much stuff into one movie, and it feels like this movie is trying to add so much stuff into one movie because the Bumblebee movie was just Bumblebee basically.
Yeah.
And like
because that's all you had to focus on.
And little bits of Optimus. This movie is introducing a whole new Autobot cast, the Maximals, a whole new Decepticon or a whole new villain faction, and Unicron. It's like that's a lot of stuff to do, and the plot is all about like time travel.
Yeah.
And all that, and I'm like,
yo, hold on a second. Time travel, and Chris Henderson just subscribed on Facebook. Monkey and dolphin and a money sign. We appreciate you, bro.
So like, I'm still gonna see it. I hope it's good, but I'm not gonna really be like shocked that if it's not, you know.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's gonna be pretty good. I really do. I'm hoping it's gonna be good.
But it's like, it just seems like Paramount really hasn't learned anything from the Bumblebee movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Bumblebee was pretty good because it was very character focused. Like it focused on Charlie and Bumblebee. This movie just seems like it's going to be more of the Michael Bay stuff.
Just throw stuff in there, see what sticks,
just
and
throw
run with it.
explosions and don't really care
Yeah.
about like the characters. You know.
I was gonna go back in the chat. We asked, what people had found. Joe says he found a 2002 treasure hunt warp speed behind a dump bin. Nice, that's really cool. Amy was replying to all the stuff about being banned. They said a whole bunch of hoopla, which it is. Getting shadow banned is a bunch of hoopla. Jeezy says I'm a ride or die with the banana squeezer primal.
Optimus Prime.
You know what? I had to. You know what? I was never really into Beast Wars, and you've known that. I've never really gotten to Beast Wars. We've kind of watched it, and but I do dig the new design. It looks really good.
I don't really like the Maximal designs because my main flaw I like the designs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the color schemes. Because like Primal
they are drab and you can't see
Primal
anything.
in Beast Wars, he was primarily black and gray, but he had highlights of blue, red, and white, which is a reference to Optimus Prime because Optimus Prime is blue, red, and white.
Maybe he wore a bracelet.
So it's like I don't like how in the movie Primal is so dull looking. Like he's just basically all black. Or Cheetor is basically just all yellow. He has no like blue on him. And Airazor and Rhinox seem to be just all brown. And I'm just like, can you add a little bit more color? Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
They're giant robots, and like the series is goofy. And, like, embrace it. Add some color, you know? Because like Optimus, they dulled down to his color scheme. Although it seems like in the trailer it might have been brighter. So I hope that, like, I don't know. I'll have to look at it, but I hope they took some criticism of
It looks like they did.
it looks like the red at least is brighter.
Yeah.
So I hope in the final movie it looks brighter because I hate how dull it looked before, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I was
So-
gonna say, let's see. Joe says his son is super hyped for it.
Yeah, I'm
He's
interested,
hyped for it.
but I don't know. It's just there's a pretty good chance Transformers could just be moving on to a part of the series that I just don't care for, you know?
Could be.
Because like,
Could be bringing a whole new demographic.
or it could just
Whole new.
suck.
It could.
You know?
It could be that too.
Like, I don't know. I hope it's good because I love Transformers, but I won't be surprised.
Amy says, "Does your homie go to High Five?" Occasionally.
Only when I want to get discounts on other people's stores.
Joe says, "I'm digging B's design. I like it too."
Well, it's the same from the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah, and he says he's hoping for more actual Transformers character development.
I highly doubt that because not
I
a
think
single,
they'll be a
not
little
a
bit.
single Transformers movie besides the animated one and Bumblebee have actually
Bumblebee.
had that.
All right.
And even then, Bumblebee not really.
You know what, since we're
'cause
talking about-
Bumblebee is a whole different
Since we're
character.
talking about Transformers, I saw this the other day.
yeah. Oh.
I saw this the
No,
other
yeah,
day.
I didn't tell you because I wanted to
I
see your
saw
reaction.
this. It says, okay, so.
No, yeah. So
Oh, wait.
to prep this,
Okay, prep it.
Transform
I just saw it.
for years, since 2016, Paramount has been saying they're doing a Transformers animated
Movie.
prequel movie.
Yeah.
Or a potential trilogy, like
Yeah.
a movie that goes into the start of the war on Cybertron.
Yeah.
And I've been curious about it because that sounds interesting, but I wasn't never really too invested because, to be honest, I thought that movie would be canceled because that was announced in 2017 and there hasn't been a single bit of news for like 4 years
Yeah.
until yesterday where they announced the movie cast. And I don't know. I think it could either be
Good or bad?
good. Like this movie,
I'm going to read off who
the
it is,
animated
too.
movie will either be pretty good or awful. I don't think there's a possibility of it being just kind of okay.
Hey, look, SS Industry, which is Sergio. He's in the house. He's catching us. He's missed us a couple of times, but he's in the house tonight.
Yeah, so like read the list off.
All right, so here it is. Get ready. If you guys don't know, here's a list for the voices of the Transformers.
For the animated.
Animated. It's called, the movie's gonna be called Transformers Original Movie, Transformers 1.
Which that's an awful title.
Yeah, it's a weird
That's
title.
a bad title.
Optimus Prime. Wait, no, we're gonna save that for last.
Yeah.
Let's start at the bottom. Alpha Trion, Lawrence Fishburne.
That's actually pretty good.
Yes.
I like Lawrence Fishburne for Alpha Triumph.
Yeah. Sentinel Prime, John Hamm.
I have no idea who
I don't
that
know
is.
the name either.
I've seen his face before because people say he should play Batman.
This is what gets me. Mike,
Oh yeah,
Bumblebee,
yeah.
Keegan Michael Key.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's.
Keegan Michael Key did the.
He was Jordan Peele, Keegan and Peele, right?
Yeah, he did a voice on
He did Toad.
Toad
in Mario.
yes. He did the voice on Toad, but he does a lot of different voices. But he also does. He's been in several other movies. But Keegan Michael Key,
As
Bumblebee. Alita
1.
Scarlett Johansson, which is kind of odd. She's doing a voice for Universal.
And the last
Megatron.
one. Megatron.
I don't know who this is. Brian Tyree Henry.
That's Lemon from Bullet Train.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, that's Megatron.
Oh, hey, what?
I have no idea why they got Lemon to do Megatron because his voice sounds nothing like Megatron.
Do you guys even hear? I can't even hear Lemon as Megatron.
No, I don't know.
Maybe they'll
That
modify.
That one I'm like, how?
I'm kind of intrigued to see what that's going to sound like.
I'm very worried about the movie. Say the last one.
Optimus Prime. Chris Hemsworth. What?
Yeah,
Chris?
I don't know.
Thor is going to be Optimus Prime. Mic drop. And a dolphin kick.
I don't know if I've ever said it on the live stream, nor do anyone really care. I despise celebrity voice casts. Like, get voice actors. I hate when it's like, oh, instead of getting voice actors that do this as their job, they're like, just get people.
Get some name stars.
Yeah,
Big
and
name
like
stars.
almost every single time it sucks.
Keegan Michael might make a difference in it though.
But yeah, I like Chris Hemsworth. He's a good actor. He does not have the qualities to be Optimus Prime.
Hey, you know what? Before we go any further, I need to give a special shout out to Andy, who is tuning in
Zelda.
from Indonesia. He is tuning in, man. I appreciate you stopping in, Andy. I caught some of your races the other day. I wasn't able to comment, but I like listening to him. I always tell you that. But yeah, awesome. Thanks, Andy, for jumping in. Jeezy says, what does he say?
You.
Oh yeah.
Is he even a good voice actor? No, I don't think Chris Hemsworth has done voice acting at all.
I don't know what he's been in with voice acting.
And like,
Now, is he even a good actor?
He's a good actor.
He looks good on screen. Have you seen Extraction?
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just don't see, I just can't see Chris Hemsworth as Optimus Prime. And I don't even like hate Chris Hemsworth. I'm just like, I don't think his voice has the qualities for Optimus Prime or Orion Pax.
Yo, look at that. Zelda just tapped. He chimed in. He said, I heard Jerry Springer died. So sad for that. No! All the people, what are they going to do? Jerry.
I have no idea who Jerry Springer is.
Sergio. So Jerry Springer. Let's talk about Jerry Springer real quick. Jerry Springer used to be that "You are not the father."
Oh, that guy?
That's Jerry Springer.
Oh, that guy.
He's been around forever,
that
man.
sucks.
He's been around forever, man. Forever, dude.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang, bang.
That is kind of stinky, man. That dude was like wild, man.
It wasn't like super old though.
Oh wait, you know what? You're right. You said that's Murray. That is Murray. Jerry Springer was the one who had the what was the camera guy? Not the camera guy, the security guard. What is that? What's the security? Even the security guard even had his own show later on. Yeah. You're right. That is Murray. You not the Jerry was just the always There's always fights on Jerry Springer. So when you see the one they're doing like fights,
Is that the one where the guy does a backflip?
there's some of them where they
No,
do
it's
backflips.
like the clip where it's like, "You are not the father," and the guy gets up from the chair and does a backflip.
That's Murray.
'Cause
That's Murray.
That clip lives in my mind. I love that clip.
Steve was the guy's name. Jerry was messy. Jerry was always messy. And for some reason, I think I know somebody that was on Jerry Springer. Oh, are you saying no backflip to Murray? Murray's the paternal test. Yes. Steve is a tough guy. Already had his own show. I remember that. Now, Jerry Springer was the one. Did Jerry Springer, they run with the cameras?
I don't.
The chat is livening it up with the death of Jerry Springer.
No, the chat really enjoyed that.
Okay, he's saying the backflip was on Murray. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that clip where the guy gets up from the chair and does a backflip.
What did you guys? I mean, you talking about that stuff? You guys remember Geraldo Rivera, his show? Boy, that's stuff. You want to talk about some crazy mid-afternoon talk show host? That stuff was wild too. He was like the originator, I think. Besides Donahue, but Donahue was kind of lame. And then you had Sally Jesse Raphael.
I literally know none of these people. I had no idea what you're saying.
That's like old school. Like if you want to talk about like weird news and like that you see on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, that was the way to get it back though. In those days, you would watch like afternoon after some soaps, like the cartoons were over and those would come on. That's what you had.
Sounds archaic.
After the game shows, man. That's how it was.
Oh, my nose is very.
Murray is the one where they run and cry backstage. Jerry is the one where they throw pies and cakes in people's faces and they have the bell to start fighting. Oh, yeah. Oprah used to be like Jerry and Murray. Yeah, she switched it up though. She did. I do remember that because Oprah switched it up right about when Sally Jesse Raphael went on, I believe. So they kind of switched it up a lot actually. But Geraldo, man. You remember when he got his face busted by the chairs, by those racist dudes? Now you got me saying it, people. Got me saying the word. Shadow ban. I'm gonna get shadow banned now.
Oh, my nose is very.
Yeah, he got hit right in the face with a chair and broke his nose on the show. What did he do? He didn't cut the show. He said, "Snap my nose back in place and put some tape on it, and let's keep it on going." That's what he did. He had like tissue stuffed up his nose. And like the tape across it, man, he just kept going. He was a soldier doing that. I remember that to this day. Zelda was like, he has a crazy show, always getting into fights on the show. Yeah, I know he does. It's so messy. Ricky, oh my God, Ricky Lake, dude. Ricky Lake was for the cool kids. I remember Ricky Lake. That was like a combination. Like, didn't she do like cooking things too? So she would have like a show that had like cooking stuff, but then the next day she would have shows about someone got kidnapped and then they brought back home. That show was weird, man.
It sounds like a bunch of old people reminiscing about their childhood. Soon I'll be in that chair doing the same
watching
thing.
Matlock and Andy Griffith.
I had not a single clue who any of those people you just said are.
You know what? I don't think anybody in the chat probably knows any of those people. Dr. Phil, now we're busting out Dr. Phil.
Oh, I know Dr. Phil.
Yeah, Dr. Phil. Catch him outside. Jerry would invite Paul. Jerry would invite pollen and people with allergies on the show. Throw opposites together and film. That's actually pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I like it. Jeezy, that was a good one. Yeah, they would. What did Homie watch as a kid?
Not whatever that is.
Definitely not that.
I don't know, reality shows and stuff like that. I just don't care for, you know.
He mostly. What did you mostly watch?
Cartoons.
Transformers.
Yeah, cartoons basically. Cartoons and like Star Wars.
Blues Coin says, I've seen all those shows, showing my age here.
Yep. Sands of time are not kind.
He goes, sorry, I don't know his name. We go by Bub.
Yeah.
Straight up Bub. That's what it is.
Or Zagathar, the World Destroyer, but not really.
Yeah, World Destroyer
call me
worked
that.
too.
Yeah.
Jerry Springer's, that's what Sergio says. Jerry Springer is what we watched as kids when we didn't have school. Yeah, man, that's what was on, right? That's all it was on. You had Jerry Springer, Oprah, and Price is Right. You might have had some, there's a couple other people, but that's the ones I remember.
I know The Price is Right.
Come on down. TRL. MTV, right? If I remember right. TRL.
No, Zagathar. So basically what you typed GZ Bo for Z. Zagathar, the World Destroyer.
Oh, snap. Sergio busted out with a Judge Judy.
Oh, I roughly know that one.
Yeah.
Whatever, anything as a kid, whenever I'd see like real people, I'd get disinterested.
Hey, I was going to tell everybody, I think Sergio over there, SS Industries, he just put a new video out. And I actually just watched it.
Watch it after the live streaming.
Yeah, watch it after the live stream. Watch the live stream, but after that, go check out SS Industries' new video he just put on YouTube. And it is, he lowered his sister's car. I can't remember what car it was, but I know I just watched the whole thing. It's pretty good. Bub was living in the fantasy world.
Yep.
Yup. So everybody go watch Sergio's stuff. And after the stream, but also he has some signs for sale. He does great work on some signs. He made me one. It's the Hot Wheels logo, but it says Prime Infinity. That's what it was. He lowered it in Infinity.
Was he the one that made
he did this,
the Decepticon logo?
He made this Decepticon logo right there.
It'd be cool to maybe like spray paint that metallic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Purple.
He does powder coat, and I should have had it powder coated, but he actually brought that to me and just gave it to me, which I thought was very cool.
Yeah, we should spray paint.
So I'm gonna hype up Sergio. You guys if you guys need some signs made, custom made signs like that, he could do it for you. He's got the machinery to cut that out and etch it. So I'm gonna hype him up. Everybody go to him. He's got great prices too.
Yeah, LC said anyone hyped for the new Power Rangers show of the OG actors.
Is it the show or is it the movie?
No, like Netflix is doing like I think either a like limited series or a movie that has the original Power Rangers cast in it. Except I think one member because they didn't want to be part of it.
I haven't seen it. I'm gonna tell you right now, Billy looks pretty worn out. I saw a picture of him.
I'm not really a Power Rangers person, but I think that's cool for Power Rangers fan, you know?
Dang! Sergio said it. He said something. He said the new Power Rangers was whack.
Which one? The Michael Bay live action one?
I think he's talking about the new movie.
Yeah, the one that
low budget. Really that bad? Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you could watch the original one, which I have the original on VHS, and every once in a while at the shop, I'll throw it in there on the VHS. Which I can't now because I actually have the VHS on the other side over here. But when I was watching them, I throw it on there. And I didn't remember the graphics being that bad. In the whole part where it turns into the robot, the actual bad robot, like of this metallic like robot thing, it looked awful. But the movie is still pretty good though. I actually like the movie. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I'm not really the biggest Power Rangers person. Which is funny because I've seen Power Rangers, I've seen the old Power Rangers movies. But as a kid, it just never really got me. You know?
I thought they were cool to a certain.
I don't hate it, but just for me, I've never really been.
It's kind of like
I kind of missed the boat on it, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like I think when Disney took it, they kind of ruined it for a lot of people, and they started doing too many things. They tried to like commercialize it heavily, and so they kind of run like what they're doing with the storylines. But it's like the old school shows like Ultraman. You know, Ultraman was cool. I like those old school. Like was it kanji monsters and stuff like that. So when you have the giant robots fighting the monsters, I love that. Ultraman I always thought was really cool.
Godzilla Island was another one.
Oh yeah, that was awesome too.
But
Amy says that they only watch. Well, she only watched it as a kid,
yeah,
which I understand. When you're a kid, though, when you watch those, man, those are pretty cool. I remember watching when I was younger. What was the one the big dude's name in that show? He was always punking on everybody, man.
what, the gold one?
Nah, he was one of the like just not a bad guy, but he was one of the bullies on the show.
Oh no, I have no idea.
I remember that.
Power Rangers is like not my area of expertise.
I can't remember that dude's name at all. I used to watch it every once in a while after school. I was probably older too when that show hit in the U.S. market, but I still liked it. I mean, it passed the time. It wasn't something I was like, oh, I'm gonna go buy Power Rangers toys. You know what I mean? When I was younger, the only thing I think I liked that I saw, I was like, man, I gotta have that toy. Was there's several of them, but He-Man was always cool to me. And I think the one that got me towards the middle of my teenage years was Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that was the one that was on the tail end of my teenage years was Ninja Turtles. And I remember going to see that movie in the movie theaters. And of course, you got turtles that eat pizza. I'm going to go eat some pizza too.
And that's how they get you.
That's how
It's
gonna
funny
go chomp
'cause
on some pizza.
you're a big Ninja Turtles
I
person. And I've watched Ninja Turtle stuff, but I'm not. That's another one of those things. Like I've seen it, and I've seen like a decent amount of it, but it's just never really, got me. You know,
Never pulled you in. Never pulled you in.
Yeah, never, and just didn't like stuff like with superheroes like Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and Transformers, especially Transformers, really drew me in. But like stuff like TMNT, it just never really did it, you know.
Joe said he was watching the TV channel guide to see what's coming on that evening. That's funny. Galaga.
I think it's talking about the arcade we have in the background.
Oh yeah. Man, yeah, dude. I was so poor back. I didn't even have the TV channel guide, man. I just go bust out the newspaper. And I remember buying TV guides, man.
Yeah, you were so poor that you had triangles while everyone else had squares.
When did they get rid of TV guides? I need to know that, because like TV guides used to go to, so you don't even know, like you go to the grocery store and you would buy the TV guide, and like now you could just go and look at whenever it's coming on like the computer or whatever,
or get a streaming service.
A streaming service. But you used to have to buy the magazine, read some articles in it. You didn't have to buy it. You could just like, I'm gonna guess what's gonna be on today. But back in the day, the whole programming would be out for a month, and you just go buy it and watch it. And you could pick your day. You might even schedule your night around it. Who knows? There's still guides on the TV. Yeah, on the TV, but I was just talking about like the actual physical magazine that you'd go buy at the store. I remember those. Or what you would get in your newspaper. You buy your newspaper, get your Sunday paper and get it for that week or whatever it was. And they don't even sell papers really anymore. They used to sell them at 7-Eleven all the time. TGIF Fridays, bro. Come on. Perfect Strangers, man. Family Matters, Full House. The trifecta right there. Dude, Perfect Strangers was one of my favorite shows ever. I love that show. Go back and watch that show now. Still solid. Love that show. ABC, Friday night, bro. Amy says, yes, would make sure that I'm home to watch my Disney shows. Yep.
I just like watch DVDs, so.
Yeah, now you have like more of you can go and look everything, and you can just go YouTube and watch half your stuff anymore.
I can't imagine like 3-year-olds growing up with streaming stuff all the time, you know? Like it's wildly different.
Oh, it's so different, man. Like people, you can literally just put whatever on and your kids be entertained. Back then, I think, to be honest with you, I think parents might have had it a little harder because not a lot of people had, VHS players because they were expensive.
Yeah,
and then
now you have TikTok and they let like 4-year-olds watch TikTok for 24 hours.
Stream them whatever they want.
Melting their brains.
So you had to be in there with your kids or
you have to actually parent.
You have to parent instead of like just like, oh, here you go, tablet. You know what I mean? My nieces always ask to watch certain things. I believe it. Yeah, it's just different nowadays. Man, so you got one more thing to show, I think?
Yeah, just one thing.
You could throw it up there and see what it looks like, bro. That might be a little bit big, but...
who cares?
Let's see what it looks like. It's too big.
Yeah, the last thing that I have to show is the Flash movie Supergirl figure. and I actually really like the design for Supergirl in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, whenever that got leaked online, I was like, I definitely want to get it, you know.
She looks awesome.
Although I might end up getting the Injustice Supergirl and swapping the heads to have a more classic comic book inspired Supergirl design.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like the suit, you know.
Is that a cloth cape or is that a plastic
No,
cape?
it's a plastic one.
See, that's weird. They made hers plastic, but the Batman is actually cloth.
The Batman have cloth capes to go into the car. Because Keaton goes into the car and the Batwing, so he needs the cloth cape in order to actually sit in the car. And Ben Affleck has the motorcycle.
Hey, I was gonna say, Jeezy said HBO was the babysitter. True, HBO. If you could afford it, that was the babysitter. HBO, and because they had Fraggle Rock, bro. Captain Planet. He's taking it back with Captain freaking Planet.
Don Cheadle?
Don. You're talking about War Machine as
Don
Captain
Cheadle,
Planet.
yeah.
If you go back and you
Tree.
Yeah, dude. If you see Don now, you look at him like, dude, that was Captain Planet, bro.
Whenever
With
they
the
do,
metallic gold paint on his face.
when they do the eventual Captain Planet live action reboot movie, they should get Don Cheadle to do Captain Planet.
That would be so funny. I think.
And I'd have to watch it because I like Don Cheadle.
Now, Amy, let me ask you something. Are you referring to the new Flash movie? Because, or are you just? Oh no, you're referring to the actual figure. Hold on. She says she needs a CDO for that dump truck. Hilarious. Oh, Joe says I've got one hiding at Target until I can talk myself into buying it. Of the Supergirl. You know what? Let me check. Let me peep that, bro. It's a good looking figure. Are you waiting to see what she does in the movie? I assumed.
Yeah. For me, for DC, I don't care about the actual characters for the movie.
It's a cool figure.
I just like the design for Supergirl.
Her design is fantastic. And I love the multi-hand she's got on there.
Yeah.
It's a great looking figure. I'm not gonna lie, this one's cool. I want to see what they do with her.
Probably suck.
Really? You think so?
A lot of the rumors have said that Supergirl is kind of unlikable in the movie.
Like she's just supposed to be like what? Just some rude figure or something?
No, like she's just like rude the whole movie.
Yeah, that's one thing. It's like, well,
Which
maybe
the trailers give off that vibe because almost all of her scenes in the trailers, she seems to be like just angry all the time.
Well, I would be too if you're imprisoned. That's the whole thing. She's like imprisoned, and she like escapes from prison.
Well, it's like I don't know, it's just in the Flashpoint comic and animated movie, Superman was like a lot more nicer because like he became friends with them. In the movie, it just seems like they're just making her angry. You know,
Probably it could be.
I don't really care.
The figure does
just
look good.
I just
It does
like the
look good.
design.
It
That's
does look good.
I'm not even going to watch the movie, so that doesn't even affect me buying them, you know?
Hey Joe, I was gonna say we did find some other figures. He's not gonna show them today, I guess. But
Yeah, I didn't bring them out because it was kind of all
Dude, just super
last
sweet.
minute.
got the Heath
The
Ledger
Dark
Joker.
Knight trilogy.
So Christian Bale Batman, Scarecrow, Two-Face,
and then Build-A-Figure Bane.
Build-A-Figure Bane, bro. Found all of them tonight. I found actually, Mom and I found all of them tonight.
I'm looking to find Wonder Woman, the new Wonder Woman figure from Shazam, because it looks so much better than the old Wonder Woman figure.
Hey Joe, that's one thing I was going to ask you about. If you can, keep your eyes peeled for that one on the north side, because I'm looking for that for Bub. Or if you got one, I'd buy it from you.
I might
Wonder Woman, Shazam.
I might order online because I'm pretty sure it's still on McFarlane's
Oh, is it?
toy store. But yeah, that's the last one. Because it's weird because I don't really like the DC live action movies, but I have a very strange nostalgic attachment to them because I grew up watching those movies, you know? So in a way, I do kind of like them, and I like the designs for a lot of them, you know?
This particular Flash, the bright suit Flash right here, this particular one right here, is that injection mold red, or is this actually painted and then painted again?
I have no idea. I just think it's a shiny plastic.
It could be a shiny plastic. Huh, that's very interesting. I mean, it's super, super shiny. Super, super bright. It looks really cool. A food request is what I heard.
Yeah.
Oven pizza or sausage. What did you say?
Oven pizza.
That's what I was gonna. You know what? We picked up 2 options tonight,
Yep.
and I said, sausage or oven pizza. Oven pizza. I knew it was gonna win. I knew it. But yeah, that was kind of wild. I saw that. I had to take a picture
Oh,
of the Transformers.
Transformers animated.
I had to
movie.
take a picture. I thought it was very odd.
They released a picture of it actually, of some promo art.
I like to see that.
The promo art actually does something neat. So like Transformers like usually depicts Cybertron as being like multi-layered. So there's like the crust of Cybertron, but there's several layers inside of it, and there's different cities inside of those layers. And for the movie, the picture they revealed shows one of the inner layers of Cybertron, and they did something neat. So basically, they're inside one of the inner layers of Cybertron, and one of the layer, like the top layer, on the bottom of the top layer, there's buildings built down, and then at the top of the layer below it, the buildings are built up. So it has like this cool skyscrapers are going both built up and are built down, so it hangs off of the ceiling. I think that's actually a really neat redesign for Cybertron, you know.
I'm gonna have to look at it, see what it looks like.
But yeah, that animated movie, I hope it's good. But the voice cast is a little interesting, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely different. Definitely not what I expected whenever I saw the post about it.
Yeah.
Totally different. You know, I was gonna remind everybody once again, Toy Swap, May 6th at High Five Retro Guys, 405 North Meridian, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 73107 is the zip code. So go ahead and check out the Facebook page, check out our Facebook page, Instagram. So check out both of those, High Five Retro Guys and Prime Diecast and Toys. 10 a.m. on May 6th is when that Toy Swap is going to happen. We'd like to see you guys there. If you guys can come out, it's free. It's free to set up. We'd love to have all kinds of diecast people there, Transformer folks, any kind of collectibles. If you got records, if you got tapes, if you got VHS tapes, if you got posters, bring that stuff on down. Anime, you name it, bring it all down, because someone's going to actually want to pick some of that stuff up from you. Trust me, there'll be all kinds of people walking through there. And every time we do one, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So everybody head on down there. May 6th, 10 a.m. till last vendor standing at 405 North Meridian, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 73107 at High Five Retro Guys. And you know what? I think that's a good stopping point. We've been on for an hour and 13 minutes. And oh snap, I might have an extra Shazam Wonder Woman right now. Can't remember if I bought it or put it back. Bro, we don't care about the box.
No, I don't care.
We don't care about the box, bro. We're talking, that thing could have all kinds of rips in it. He's going to rip it open anyway, man. But yeah, dude, Joe, if you got it, hit me up. You know where to catch me at, man. Either at the shop or hit me up on my phone. But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody's tuning in. We hope you guys come out to the Toy Swap. Come visit the shop. And hit that like button. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And then you know what? The next time we're going to do a live, I think we're going to do another. I think Friday night's a good night for a live.
Yeah.
I think we might move it on to Friday night because it's been a good experience. Yeah, good hang, man. Appreciate it, Jeezy, man. I appreciate you stopping in and chatting in here, man. Really do, man. It's awesome. And we kind of did this like last minute. And so I love kind of like a last minute. There was, we had a little bit of things to talk about. We found some stuff. And it's always good to just chill with people. And we enjoy it. So everybody, have a great weekend. Hopefully we see you at the Toy Swap. And we're going to be out of here right now.